Are you ready?
Begin our coverage at Jefferson City High Adkins Stadium, where the Jays open the new year with McClure North. Late start due to that excessive heat. Started about 7:45. All defense in this one, especially in the opening half. First quarter, Jay senior Zach Bond, 2 interceptions. Nice run back on the second one, giving Jefferson City good field position. Jays would drive inside the red zone, tried a couple wildcat runs. Then this one is picked off in the end zone. Still no score midway through the second quarter of play. Jays defense, though, comes up with another big play. Jermise Booker on the sack, knocks the ball free. Jeff City recovers. They place it at the 1-yard line. Very next play, Elijah Pittman takes the hand, and he goes over. First points of the season, 7-0 Jays late in the first half. Jeff City would keep McClure North off the board. Fourth interception in the first half, Isaac Moreland, the pick. 7-0 at halftime. JT Bolkin, a 47-yard field goal. Isaac rolling a 9-yard touchdown in the second half. Jays win it 17-0 with 5 interceptions. Jefferson City's second of 3 straight home games for the Jays. They beat McClure North last week. Tonight, welcoming a very tough Cadets team from CBC, ranked number 9 this week in the Class 6 state poll. They thumped Hickman last week. CBC took 3 minutes to score tonight. On that 6-yard touchdown run, Trey Bryant made it 6-0. Jays defense played well in the opening half. Big sack from Travis Burris. CBC, though, got a couple of second quarter field goals, led it 12-0 at the half. Jays did move the ball at times in the opening half. Nice pass play here. Isaac rolling to Daniel Ellinger. But the only good thing after that was this rainbow over Adkins Stadium. CBC scored 35 points in the third quarter, won 289 yards of offense. Jays fall hard, 47-0 the final. Jefferson City and Hickman, 110th edition of this storied rivalry. It's been about as even as it can be. The Cupies had won 53 games, the Jays 52, and there have been 4 ties. Lightning delayed the start by about 20 minutes. Before that, some rain. We had a good time, though, at our Football Friday Night live preview at 5 and 6 o'clock. Finally, they got things going. Jays' first play from scrimmage at their own 38. Elijah Pittman takes the handoff up the middle. He's gone. 62-yard touchdown. Jays up 7-0. Good early defensive stand for Jeff City. Big tackle here for the loss. Hickman going nowhere before a long delay. The skies would get dark. The lightning came in through midway through the first quarter. This game would be delayed. Players had to leave the field. Fans had to exit the stadium. They finally resumed play about 9:30. And look who came back to watch. There he is, the legend, Coach Pete Adkins. We talked to him before the game on our 6 o'clock show. Happy 90th birthday, Coach, next Tuesday. A little rain never kept him away from any football game. They finally resumed here. Second quarter, Hickman ties it up on a 61-yard touchdown jaunt. Elijah Crum breaks some tackles. He's gone. 7-7 game. Jeff City, though, would kick a field goal right before halftime. JT Bolkin would put one through the uprights. Jefferson City leads this game 10-7. Believe it or not, they're just at halftime. They still got a half of football yet to play. First road game of the season for the Jefferson City Jays in St. Louis, taking on Smet. JC 2-1 after that win over rival Hickman last Friday night. Great start. Darrell Williams, 100-yard kickoff return to open the game. Isaac rolling long pass to that one, sets up an Elijah Pittman short touchdown. Here's an Elijah Pittman long touchdown. 81-yard scamper. Jeff City 21-0, just 3 minutes into the game. Jays led it 24-zip at the half. Rolling to Jake Pridgeon, a touchdown pass. JT Bolkin, 2 field goals. Jeff City wins it 34-0. The Jaybirds are 3-1, back home to play Rogers, Arkansas next week. Big win on the road for Jays. A 4th home game already back at Adkins Stadium after a big win over Smet last week on the road. The 3-1 Jaybirds welcoming the Mounties from Rogers, Arkansas. Rogers scored on an 80-yard run to start the game, but the Jays answered right back. Isaac rolling to Jacob Gorley. 39-yard touchdown. It's 7-7. Jays defense hitting hard tonight and recovering the fumble here. Jermise Booker falls on it. Jeff City turns that turnover into points. JT Bolkin, 30-yard field goal. Jays led at 10-7. That's Dennis Miller calling it good. The JC Officials Association, including Stan Horn's crew, wearing a patch this season in honor of Scott Geist, a 15-year veteran of officiating who passed away this summer after a heart attack. After a Jays, Rogers regained the lead. Isaac Rolling, nice run, puts the Jays back on top. 10-yard touchdown at 16-14 JC. Jeff City driving again before halftime. Rolling swings to Daniel Ellinger, who caught a long touchdown pass in the second half, sets up the short touchdown run here. Elijah Pittman goes in. Jake Pridgeon also ran one in. Jays are 4-1, a 37-21 victory over Rogers. Rockbridge comes to Jeff City next Friday night. It's a Central Bank KRCG tailgate night. At Adkins Stadium, Jaybirds coming in at 4-1. The Bruins at 3-2. This was Central Bank KRCG tailgate night, also senior night for the Jays. Free T-shirts and a whole lot more for Jay fans. Roger McFeeters named the referee of the year in the state of Missouri. Congratulations there. Jeff City's JT Bolkin, 3 field goals on the night. Jays led it 3-0 early. Jeff City defense coming up with a big play here. Early recovering the fumble, Paul Harris catches it in midair. Athletic director Cabby Caballero likes that, and he'll like this one a lot. Very next play, hands to Elijah Pittman. Run for the band, Elijah. 80 yards, touchdown, 10-0 Jaybirds on top. This was a wild game. Rockbridge answers. Scoring drive kept off by Nick Collins. A touchdown run, 10-7 game. Jays with the ball back. Austin Gerloff playing a lot of offense this weekend. Last week, good decision. Look at the long run into Bruin territory. That would set up another Bolkin boot. 26 yards at 13-7. Line shot goes in. Jays on top. Bruins came back, though, to take the lead at the half. Logan Tweehouse, the senior quarterback, finds his way into the end zone. Rockbridge fans brought their own scoreboard. 14-3 at the half. A.J. Ofadale and the Bruins led. Jays got on the board, and they took the lead early in the third quarter. Rockbridge, big play on offense. Alex Ofadale, the #1 recruit in Missouri, going to Oregon next year, going to the end zone here. Did he drop the ball a little early? Jays thought so, but they gave him the touchdown. Jays would come back and swing kickoff. Rashawn Woods goes in to take the lead, but Rockbridge wins it on that one. Tweehouse to Carson Ringdahl. 25 seconds left. They win it 36-31. A heartbreaker for Jeff City. Great win for the Bruins.
Amazing football game to be a part of. It's a shame that somebody had to not win the thing. I mean, you know, they did a phenomenal job, as they always do, game planning us. And, you know, we were on the ropes a little bit, and their kids have tremendous heart. Our kids displayed tremendous heart, and we came out with the win, so I'm proud of our guys.
4-2 Jeff City hosting Confluence Preparatory Academy from St. Louis. The Titans' first ever visit to Jeff City. First possession for the Jays. Senior quarterback Isaac Rolling hits Jake Pridgeon 1 foot down. Nice grab, 7-yard touchdown, 7-0 JC. Jeff City defense coming up with an interception here. Isaiah Sands picks it off, sets up a short field. Titans 35-yard line. Denzel Wilson caps off the drive, 11-yard touchdown. Jays up 14-0 midway through the first quarter. Jays another touchdown in the opening period. Rolling calls his own number, rolls in 21-0 after an incredible Confluence touchdown run that I don't have time to show you. Jays backup quarterback Gunnar C. seeing some playing time. Connects with Alan Retchen, 24 yards. It's 27-6 Jaybirds. And just before halftime, Rolling back in at quarterback to Retchen. It's 34-6, the JC homecoming court version of the Wave. Your queen is Delaney Jobe. Happy homecoming. Jaybirds win it big tonight. 48-6 over Confluence, now 5-2 on the season. At Battle High in Columbia, the Spartans off to a solid 4-3 start, playing all the big schools in mid-Missouri, including a first-ever meeting with the Jefferson City Jays. Ted LePage and company, they know their way to Columbia, but they had never visited Battle until tonight. Jays first drive, 4th down. Isaac Rolling fakes the run, throws to a wide-open Daniel Ellinger. Nice play call, 32-yard touchdown, 7-0 Jays. Later in the opening quarter, same combination, Rolling to Ellinger. This one for 46 yards and a touchdown, 14-0 JC. The Jaybirds have another weapon, junior kicker JT Bolkin. He has got a leg. 51-yard field goal is good. That's a new school record. Breaks the mark set by Joe Lopez back in '93. That was a 48-yarder. Jays quarterback Isaac rolling up top again. Alan Retchen over the middle. The sophomore tight end makes it 24-0 on the 26-yard touchdown. Coaches Angie Roberts and Joe Henderson working the down markers. The battle team picked up a 6-pointer on a pick 6. Jays return the following kickoff. Darrell Williams takes it all the way for the touchdown. Jeff City 31-7 at the half. Battle would battle back in the second half, but they fall 38-20. Jeff City is now 6-2. It has been a good evening and welcome to a beautiful postseason football Friday night district play underway. Survive and advance. You must win to move on. We'll begin at Jefferson City High School with this year's second edition of the second oldest high school rivalry this side of the Mississippi. Jays hosting Hickman, 111th meeting. It was even. 53 wins for Jeff City, 53 for Hickman. 4 ties. Jays first possession. Elijah Pittman, 20-yard scamper touchdown. Jeff City 7-0. Jays defense playing well. Hickman backed up in their own end zone. Jermise Booker sacks. That's a safety. JCD makes it a 9-0 lead, and the Jaybirds would get the ball right back. Hickman kicking off. Watch Darrell Williams. He knows his way to the end zone, and he has done it before. He's gone. Another kick return for touchdown. Make it 16-0 Jefferson City. And by the way, happy anniversary to my lovely wife, Lana, watching the game. 29 years ago today, we tied the knot. I thought that was pretty good. This couple has been married 66 years. That's right, Pete and Lorraine Adkins, 66. We got a ways to go. Jays defense coming up big, catching some QP passes. Zach Bond, a pair of interceptions. That one sets up points. JT Bolkin, the field goal, 19-0 Jaybirds at the half. They would return the opening kick for a touchdown in the second half. Dave Rogers makes it 26-0. Elijah Pittman, 2 more touchdowns for JC. The route was on. Jays blow out Hickman, 39-0. First time since they started playing over 100 years ago, the Jays now lead the series. 54 wins, Hickman's 53. Good evening, happy Halloween, and welcome to a haunting edition of Football Friday Night. The high school playoffs continue tonight. Week 2 of district play. You have to win to keep on playing. In Jefferson City, the Jay fans celebrating Halloween and hoping to celebrate a victory over the Jaguars from Fort Zumwalt West. Both teams 7-3. The winner would play for a district championship next week. Jays move 80 yards on the opening drive. Elijah Pittman, the last 23, 7-0 JC. The senior back with a huge night. Still in the opening quarter, Isaac rolling finds Alan Retchen. That's a 23-yard scoring play. Make it 14-0 with 4:15 to play in the first quarter. Zumwalt West driving inside the Jaybird 5. Fumble. That's recovered by Austin Gerloff at the 4. Number 45 comes up with it. Everybody's happy, including the saxophone-playing horse. First one I've ever seen. Big turnover here for the Jays. That would lead to the 96-yard drive rolling to Retchen again. Pretty pass play, 18 yards. Jays jolting the Jaguars. It was 21-0. Zumwalt West got on the board. Jags looking for more, but look at the tip ball intercepted by the Jays. Isaac Moreland, and a nice run back into West territory. The Jays taking advantage of another turnover. Turned into Jeff City points. Rolling to Pittman on a 14-yard touchdown pass near the end of the first half. 28-7 at the half. Pittman over 200 yards in the opening half alone. He ran a 77-yard touchdown in early in the second half. Jays go on to win it, 42-28. Jeff City is 9-3. That is a very good win for Ted LePage and the Jaybirds, who advance to the district championship next week on the road at Francis Howell. They will play Howell, who beat Blue Springs South 41-7.
Great effort out of our team. You saw the non-quit in Fort Zumwalt West. Got to give a lot of credit to them, but boy, did our players play hard. And we had a great game plan, offense, defense, special teams. I think our kids really executed well tonight. I think just our overall team play. There was unselfishness tonight, and I really appreciate that.
Good season for Ted LePage and the Jefferson City Jays. 8-3, heading into a district championship game in St. Charles tonight. The Jaybirds going up against unbeaten Francis Howell. The Vikings, ranked 3rd in the state. All defense in the first half. The only points on that 24-yard field goal by JT Bolkin. 3-0 Jeff City. Francis Howell threatening late in the first half. Big defensive play for the Jays. Senior captain Zach Bond intercepts it around the 5, takes it nearly 60 yards. Jays would lead it 3-0 at halftime. Third quarter, Jays on the move. Isaac rolling, scrambling. He comes up with a great run. That same drive, Jeff City on a 4th and goal from the 1-yard line. Elijah Pittman goes over. It's 10-0 Jaybirds. JC thinking upset. Francis Howell had never trailed all season. Fourth quarter, though, Vikings finally get on the board. Sutton Smith, who's heading to Northern Illinois next year, heads to the end zone. 31 times he's made it there this season, over 1,800 yards. Later in the fourth, Francis Howell on the drive on a 4th down and 1. It appears the Jays may have stopped him. They measure it. It is close. They did not. By inches, he gets the first. So Howell keeps driving. Sutton Smith goes in again as the Vikings take their first lead of the night, 14-10. No upset tonight. Jay's season is over. 14-10 loss. Francis Howell wins it, a heartbreaker for Jeff City.
Just like I said all year, we're not very pretty, we're not very big, we're not very anything, but our hearts are bigger than our bodies, and these guys, we had no reason to be on that field with these guys. This team's a ton more talent than we are, but our guys just battled and battled and battled. They didn't talk about us at the beginning of the year in district. They talked about everybody else for Zumwalt West. I guess they found out tonight we're still around.
Yeah, ready. Look, if you wanna be king of the turf, you gotta take it. Ain't nobody gonna